Sorry, my foot just hit the bottom of my bed as I was trying to spin around for what I thought was going to be a pretty cool intro, but that failed horribly. But anyway, hello, I am sorry for not uploading for about 4 weeks, I think. I just really could not be asked to upload. I kind of finished my mocks and I was just too tired to do anything else. And I was also just a bit pissed off with some things, which I don't want to get into. But anyway, it's almost the end of the year. And with music, a lot of people do lists and rankings, like me. And today I've got my top 10 singles of this year. Now overall, music this year has been pretty great, for me at least. I've enjoyed a lot of music, I've enjoyed a lot of singles, and let's just get straight into it. A few things to mention before I start this. No, I haven't listened to everything this year, so if your favourite artist or album or single is not on here, please don't freak out. 2, this is just my opinion, so if you disagree, you don't have to get pissed off. 3, and this is the last thing, I'm only doing one single per artist because I feel like if I didn't, a lot of the list would just be very similar artists, probably be like 3 artists max. So I just kind of picked my favourite singles from those artists on top of others. But before I probably start this, I want to give off some honourable mentions. Now I've just copy and pasted onto another phone, just so I don't have to keep on cutting the video. But starting off, first honourable mention, I've got the single Buzzcut by Brockhampton, one of the best beats this year, and probably my favourite track off of Roadrunner as a whole. Just For Me by Pink Pantheress was a nice change in sound for me this year. Haven't heard a song quite like this throughout this year. Track X by Black Country New Road was an almost 5-minute banger with such a peaceful yet emotional tone throughout the whole song. For You by Pierre Bourne is one of the smoothest songs this year and one of the best outros for an album this year. Sanji by Cochise is another reason why Carti and Influence is so amazing. Surprisingly, I have the song Sisyphus by Quadeca, and yes, I am talking about the YouTuber Quadeca. This song is very hard-hitting with an overwhelming instrumental. Kinko's Field Trip 2006 by Underscores is probably my favourite hyperpop song released this year. Bounce That Ass by ISO Speed is one of the funniest songs released here. I don't care what anyone says, this song is amazing. Very hard for me to put here, because if you asked me earlier this year, I probably would have said this is like a top 3 single this year. But I'm talking about Mr. Age by Trippie Redd and Playboi Carti, a song I used to love. I don't like it as much, although it's still a great song and probably a top 3 beat this year. Top 10 singles this year. I'm sorry for the amount of honourable mentions, I just didn't want to leave any of them out. But without further ado, here we go. Starting off this list, number 10. A song so loud, abrasive, satanic, ear-rattling. I'm talking about Necromanser by Sematary. For a song so distorted, my god is it catchy. This song has a mix of Chief Keef and black metal, which are 2 things that really should not be compared, but here we are. If you like trap metal or anything of those sorts, definitely listen to this song, and definitely listen to Rainbow Bridge 3 by Sematary. Number 9. This song was very hard to put in, not because of how much I enjoyed it, but because these artists had released a few singles this year which were just as good as each other. It took me a while to decide what my favourite was out of the lot of them. And I'm talking about Smokin' Out the Window by Silk Sonic. Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak with their group Silk Sonic, like I said, released a few singles this year, but Smokin' Out the Window is where I truly believe they both shined. The chorus, oh my god, the chorus, truly beautiful to the ear. Bruno Mars performs one of his best verses in his entire discography. Anderson .Paak also helps out by delivering one of the best choruses this year also. Number 8, Bad Boy by Juice WRLD and Young Thug. I don't want to just give the credit to those two guys. I wanted to give a lot of credit to my man Pierre Bourne, because he produced this beat and it just truly shows that he is one of the geniuses when it comes to producing. Anyways, the duo of Juice WRLD and Young Thug is something I've loved for a very long time. From On God on Death Race for Love by Juice WRLD to Mannequin Challenge by Young Thug on So Much Fun. I've always loved it when both of these guys are performing on the same song. This song is another one of those songs where I can't quite decide who I prefer. Juice WRLD, which most of you know, is one of my favourite artists of all time, and this was definitely one of my favourite singles of his. His rapping, his singing, his flow, his delivery, on point as usual. And Thug, I mean, his vocals are amazing on this song. Definitely match the beat almost perfectly, I would say. And again, it does sadden me because obviously Juice WRLD passed away almost 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure. You know, it still saddens me to this day, but it also saddens me because I feel like if he was still here, him and Young Thug could have created even more great songs just like this song. Number 7. Another surprising placement. I know I said that about Quadeca, but this is a very surprising placement, for me at least. Because this song, when I first heard it, was a song I wasn't huge on, but I never hated it, but I never loved it. But the more I listened to this, the more and more I loved it. God damn it, it's Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo. Oh my god. Great song. Great song. Olivia Rodrigo, an artist that has grown on me a lot this year, and this song further solidified how much I like her music. A song where Olivia Rodrigo goes into how much she's pissed off with her ex for loving things and showing his new girlfriend those things, when in actuality it was Olivia who made him love those things in the first place. Oh my god, what a plot twist. I did not see that one coming. Olivia's vocals are phenomenal, and the instrumental I thought was very well thought out, and for me represented her emotions throughout the song, with the start being kind of innocent, not too angry, just kind of, you know, starting the tone of the song, and throughout the song it gets kind of more aggressive and emotional, which, you know, again, like I said, shows how pissed off she is at her ex. To finish this segment off, please keep releasing music, because it's like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything, but like I said, she has grown on me a lot. You asked me this a few months ago, I would say I wouldn't really care if she released any more music, but I'm sitting here patiently waiting for another single, another album, anything from Olivia Rodrigo. Next, at number 6, a track that couldn't quite make it into the top 5, but still a great track nonetheless. British rapper Slowthai partner up with A$AP Rocky to release the single Mazza. My god, I just feel like I just want to flip my desk over and start throwing shit everywhere, beating up the first person I meet when I listen to the song, because oh my god, the beat on this thing, the bass on this thing, it is loud to the point where I just want, I wouldn't care what I did in that moment in time. This track is very special to me because at the start of the year, quite frankly, I was worried for music. Mainly rap music, but just music in general, to be honest, because I just felt like a lot of the things that were being released were just boring, and I just felt like there was nothing to be excited for at that point in time. But then Slowthai released the banger of an album known as Tyron, which helped me get through the start of the year, the beginning of the year, because Mazza, oh my god, I just played basketball, listened to this like on repeat, because it would just always get me hyped up just to play like really aggressively, because my stamina at the time was very low because it was in lockdown. But I could run for ages listening to this song, quite frankly. But like I said, this song is incredible. The album is incredible. I highly recommend you all to listen to it. Top 5. Top 5 singles of this year. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is Danny gonna put in his top 5? What is Danny gonna put in his top 5? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna put in my top 5. Because number 5, god damn it, it's Industry Baby by Lil Nas X. God damn, what a beat, what a song, what a feature by Jack Harlow. Jesus Christ, this song is incredible. Lil Nas X proved every one of his doubters wrong this year by releasing hit after hit after hit. And Industry Baby happened to be my favourite of the lot. This beat, like I've said with a few other tracks, always has me pumped when I'm listening to it. I mean, Kanye was one of the executive producers on this, so I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, no wonder this track was good if Kanye was producing on it. Lil Nas X has probably a top 3 chorus of this year, and Jack Harlow has probably a top 3 feature of this year, because my god, that man just did not stop rapping. It was mate, honestly, when I first heard it, I mean, Jack Harlow is, you know, I've liked him since What's Poppin', but his album was kind of like a bit up and down for me. I liked it, but it wasn't what I was expecting. But I mean, Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow, a duo I am very excited for in the future. Number 4. Killing the mood a little bit here, because the last couple tracks, you know, they've made me happy, filled me with joy, have lifted my spirits up when they needed to be lifted. But this song had me in utter shock when I first listened to this because of how depressing it is. And that song that I'm talking about is Say What You Will by James Blake. Good God, what a sad track. And sad isn't even close to fully describing what this song is. The lyrics are very heartfelt, but also truthful and agreeable. I like the statement James had in these lyrics. For me, and for many others, this song is about acceptance, being fine with the current state that you're in right now, not wanting to achieve a higher status in society. By what I mean by that is fame, you know, being fine with, mostly being comfortable with who you are at this point in time. Beautiful, beautiful track, but do not listen to this if you are happy. Top 3. Top 3. Top 3 time, that's 6 fingers, but you know what I mean. Top 3 singles of the year. Starting off with number 3. This song is not just one of the best songs this year, but for me, the best music video of the year. Family Ties by Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar. One of the most surprising releases of this year. We haven't heard much of Kendrick Lamar the past 3 to 4 years. And this year, he didn't just collaborate once, not twice, but 3 times with Baby Keem this year. Baby Keem is an artist I've loved to watch grow in the music industry, becoming more noticed and acknowledged and respected by his peers in the rap industry, with artists like Travis Scott and Kanye West and Kendrick Lamar, although that's mainly because they are cousins, but still, Kendrick Lamar, one of the biggest artists of all time, one of the biggest rappers of all time, and like I said, collaborated 3 times on one album. Yeah, one album they collaborated 3 times on. Family Ties has probably one of the best, if not the best, beat switch of this year, with both sides just being as good as the other. Baby Keem, I mean, on this song, he probably had, for me, tied with one of the best flows on a song this year, tied first with a couple of other songs. It was pretty incredible to listen to this for the first time. Kendrick switched his flow up quite a bit on this song. Sounded like a country artist at one point, but when they traded bars at the end, oh my god, it was like 40 seconds long, but oh my god, it was incredible. Coming in at the number 2 spot, a song which some people may think should be number 1 due to just how much I love the artist. This song was incredibly hyped up due to beef between 2 artists. Not the 2 artists on a song, but 2 other artists. The song I'm talking about is Life of the Party by Kanye West and André 3000. Good lord, what a good song! André 3000 probably had one of the best, if not the best verse out of any single this year. He talks about the loss of his mother and how he's dealt with it, and there was just some lyrics on there. One, for example, which a lot of you may know, which is Miss Donda, you see my mama, tell her I'm lost. I mean, when I heard that, I was like, fucking hell, like, honestly, it almost had me in tears. But his delivery is one to be admired on this song. I felt like the way he spoke, it just felt like he kind of grabbed my hand and took me on a journey through his mind, and boy oh boy, what a journey it is. And Kanye, I mean, he doesn't have to have any introduction. He had, yet again, another great song in his discography, although I do wish he released the original version, and I don't even think this is one of the best songs on Donda. No, I don't think it's the best song on Donda, but definitely the best single for Donda. Number one. This song is one of the most beautiful, one of the most pretty songs this year. This artist was someone who I had never heard of prior this year, and I wish I listened to his album earlier so I could have reviewed it. My number 1 single for this year, Musician by Porter Robinson. I don't think you quite understand the effect this song had on me. I used to be in class, literally excited to go home, and it's not even like last period. This is like 2nd, 3rd period. I'm in English, just waiting to listen to this song. I felt like a crack addict without his crack. I was just itching to listen to this song. Whenever I listen to this song, I feel like I'm in a different world. This song takes me places which I wish I could stay forever. I mean, this song makes me feel happy and sad at the same time. I don't even know why it makes me sad, because I think it just might be because of how the beat just fills me up with so many emotions. I feel so overwhelmed that I can't exactly pin down the right word to fully describe what I feel about this song. Porter Robinson, for those of you who don't know, had a writer's block for many years because after reaching success at a young age, he felt like he couldn't quite release music, or like there's any good music, but he was wrong. He was very, very wrong, because I mean, the instrumental is probably the best this year for me, at least. I mean, the instrumental was beautiful, the vocals were beautiful, the lyrics were beautiful. I mean, everything about this was beautiful. Like, I can't recommend this enough, this song. And I can't recommend enough the album Nurture, because, I mean, this song is tied with my favourites of Nurture. There's a lot of other songs on there which I could make an argument for being better, but that's up for you to decide. I have nothing bad to say about this track. One for the ages in my eyes, a classic in my eyes, even though it hasn't even been around for a year yet. Yeah, that's my top 10. Top 10 singles of the year. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know what your favourite singles of this year. Give me a top 10 if you want. Give me a top 20. I really would like to see what your favourite singles were of this year, and I will tell you why you are wrong, because my list is not for constructive criticism. I am always right, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.